And welcome back. I mentioned before I've done many stories at Lucile Packard Children's Hospital, and as with many situations involving children, they can be inspiring and sometimes excruciating. Joining me is someone who knows all about that, Kathleen Cueto, an RN who serves as a patient care manager, including those in the acute care nursing unit. And in 2017, Kat was awarded the Excellence in Leadership Award. Congratulations and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Give me an idea. First of all, we were talking about this new
Yes.
at the thing, and I heard, okay, new building, I'm thinking extension of services. It's really like a new hospital, isn't it?
It's a massive extension, I would say. We added about 150 more beds, 6 more additional ORs for a total of 13. So yes, it looks like it's a standalone hospital, but we needed the more beds to accommodate our growing population.
Yeah. Now, for people who don't know, even though it's a famous facility, give us an overview of what Lucile Packard Children's Hospital does and how this new building helps you in doing that.
So we're one of the highest acute hospital in the nation, and so as we expand through the Bay Area and through Northern California, we get to see and learn new diagnoses that people are maybe curious about or don't know too much about, and so we then get to learn about that together, having been part of the Stanford Medicine or Stanford University. So we pride ourselves in caring for very sick kids on a daily basis, using high technology and a good and solid nurturing environment.
Yeah. Sadly, there must be quite a demand for that kind of service.
Huge demand.
Yeah. Will this new building help a lot in that way?
It will help tremendously. I think so. Also, the environment and allowing more space for the families to heal will be huge, or is huge right now.
That's interesting. That's a good concept when you think about it, huh? I mean, as opposed to just the whole clinical facility, you have room to make people comfortable there.
Absolutely. Actually, a fun fact, Lucile Packard truly believed in a nurturing environment that had access to nature. So every patient care office window has a planter with plants. All the offices have views of Palo Alto and all the trees, and then we added acres of greenery, and outside of our cafeteria is just beautiful landscape of plants and trees and flowers, so that you don't have to feel like you're in the hospital. There's that sense of that nurturing and healing environment.
I was interested when I heard that you have quite a high percentage of Asian Pacific Islanders and Asian American patients. Huh.
We do. I think part of that is the programs that we've created. For example, we have our transplant program that offers out transplant services in Hawaii. So we get a lot of patients from Hawaii. Also, our access to interpretive services through an iPad and through other technology allows us to speak in Korean and speak in Japanese, whereas people would struggle with communicating with those families, but they have needs too.
Yeah, that's the key factor, actually.
Yeah, and so we can serve to that population, to those populations. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you have a high percentage of workers who are also Asian American Pacific Islanders?
We do. I would say, I don't know the exact numbers, but I would say between 40 and 50% of our nursing workforce anyway are Asian and Pacific Islander.
Any reason for that?
I don't have a theory, but I do have a theory. I think we're natural caregivers at heart, and so, for example, I'm Filipino, and so Filipino females grow up to become nurses. That's just hands down. My mom actually didn't want me to be a nurse, and I just turned into a nurse, so it's in our blood.
My wife's part Filipino, so she'll appreciate the caring part of it.
Yes, absolutely.
How about the future now, though? Where do you go from here? You've got this new facility.
Yeah.
What are some of the goals you have there?
So we're not yet done building. There's still a 5th floor that needs to get built. So we're working on the 5th floor. As soon as we get the 5th floor up and running, our cancer center in the old building can move into the 5th floor. That then opens up more space for our our expecting moms and their babies for the Johnson Center in the existing building.
How should people find out? Like, I know a lot of people who are sort of intimidated by hearing about Lucile Packard Children's Hospital. They almost think it's like a hard facility to get into or to get services from, maybe because it's part of Stanford. How do people get more information? How do they contact you?
They can contact me through my email, and also I think just reaching out to their community resources, because we are expanding and we're everywhere, all the way down to Salinas, all the way up to Watsonville. So they can just go to their doctors and they will point their direction towards us.
It must be quite rewarding for you to be overseeing all this.
It is a rewarding job, definitely. I've been here for 14 years and I can't see myself anywhere else. And so it's a very fulfilling role.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
What's
you
the
so much.
timetable, by the way, for the 5th floor to be finished?
Oh, I think 2019 is what we're guessing, summer of 2019.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but
You come back and talk to us about that.
absolutely.
Okay? All right.
Thanks
for being here.
Thank you.
All right, well, stay with us as we show you some important community events. Want Bollywood, poetry, colorful festival?